Assalamualaikum and very good morning to all my dear children of class 9. Today we will end up this lesson, My Childhood, from your Beehive textbook. So students, this is the last video of this chapter, My Childhood. We'll see today conclusion of this chapter, right? So it is about the APJ Abdul Kalam, his childhood and his contribution for the nation. As we know that this is the small part from his autobiographical novel, that is The Wings of Fire. Students, here we have seen in his childhood many experiences happened with him. Here he included two incidents which happened, which changed the mentality of the people, and also his daring to change the caste system, or we can say the system of the society, which just gives the discrimination of the religion over here. Now the two incidents were, as we know, that it was about that the new teacher, and second incident it was about the Shiv Subramanya Iyer, his own science teacher, and Shiv Subramanya Iyer's wife also has just changed her behavior, and he just treated very carefully and also happily at the end of that incident. So now thereafter, what we have seen, then the writer APJ Abdul Kalam was talking about the Second World War happened there, and at the end of the Second World War, India declared, Gandhiji declared that India will build his own India, right? So its own India. It means here the people of the India just was going to take the freedom over there, and it was very happy moment for the all a single person of the India. So here the whole country was filled with unprecedented optimism, right, of the freedom. So it was, we can just say that the APJ Abdul Kalam was talking about the year 1948, when we got, for 1947 or 8 we can say, when we got our freedom, right? So here it was about. Now let's see next explanation of this paragraph. See students, here afterward what happened, Indian people was happy over there because they were going to take the freedom. I asked my father for permission to leave Rameswaram and study at the district headquarters in Ramanathapuram. He told me as if thinking aloud, Abul, I know you have to go away to grow. Does the seagull not fly across the sun alone and without a nest? So students, here it's a very good and best example which given by APJ Abdul Kalam's father to him. See what happened here. After that, Abdul Kalam was just taking his primary education in his own village, that is the Rameswaram. But for the further study, he asked the permission to his father to leave Rameswaram and go to another district, that was the Ramanathapuram, for the further study, right? अब उनको आगे बढ़ना था ना, because why he got the encouragement from his science teacher Shiv Subramanya Iyer, because Shiv Subramanya Iyer only a person who predict that this little child can change the whole world, right? So here that's why, because of that encouragement of this his science teacher, Abul Kalam decided to do further study anyhow. That's why Abul said to his father there, he asked permission and he said, I want to leave this Rameswaram and want to go to another district, that was the Ramanathapuram. See now students, how much it was away from his own village. See here students, it's a Rameswaram and Ramanathapuram is just away. It's a few kilometers only we can say. So because of the further study, he want to transfer himself from the Rameswaram to the Ramanathapuram. See students, so remember this much distance was there in between of these villages, right? So he asked him, because that time it was very difficult to go anywhere. The children not allowed to go out from the house. So here he was asking for the another village, so another district, right? So he asked his father, can I go right to do further study for the to the Rameswaram or the another district? He asked this. Now what his father replied, we'll see first When I asked my father, what his father replied, Abul, it means APJ Abdul, Abul Pakir Zainul Abidin. You people know that his full name. Abul, I know you have to go to away to grow. Does the seagull not fly across the sun alone and without a nest? Very best, and we can say, students, we can also take encouragement from this particular sentence. See students, here his father also inspired him a lot. What he said, yes, definitely you will go to another district for taking further, or we can say to study whatever you want to do in your life. So his father agreed and said that yes, you have to go to away for growing, for to progress of yourself over here. Then after his father gave another example there, does the seagull not fly across the sun alone and without a nest? फिर उनके पापा ने एक एग्जाम्पल दिया कि सीगुल को भी फ्लाइंग करना है तो वो भी अपना नेस्ट छोड़ के आगे बढ़ेगा तो ही वो सीख पाएगा ना फ्लाइंग करना. हाउ द सीगुल विल नो टू फ्लाई ओवर देयर? ही हैड टू लीव हिज ओन नेस्ट, राइट? सो हियर इफ यू वांट टू ग्रो, if you want to fly over this wall, you have to go, you have to leave this home. It means his father was agree with the Abul Pakir, right? But what about his mother? As we child also know that, right students, our mother is really very sensitive and feeling for. She was not able, easily she cannot leave her own children. So what happened with him? Abul's mother also agreed or not? We'll see in the last paragraph. See here students. He quoted Khalil Gibran to my hesitant mother. Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life longing for itself. They come through you but not from you. You may give them your love but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. Here students, see, his father also convinced his mother, because his mother was not able to leave her own child over here. इजीली उनको अच्छा नहीं लगता था कि अबुल को ऐसे ही परमिशन दे दे और वो वहां से चला जाए. देखो अब क्या हुआ. He quoted, he means who here? Not APJ Abdul Kalam, his father Zainul Abidin. Zainul Abidin was quoting here one of the thought of Khalil Gibran. You know that Khalil Gibran is one of the writers. He has written many novels, right? So here he quoted one of the sentence. He took one of the sentence from the novel of the Khalil Gibran, and he just convinced by giving this quote to his mother, right? So he said, my father said to my mother that your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. Longing means what students desire. See, here Abul's father was giving this example to his mother that your children are not your children. Yes, you have given them birth. आपने उसको birth दिया है. You have born that particular child. But see, they are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They have their own right, what they want to do in their own life. Right? So students, here Abdul Kalam's father was giving this example to his mother that yes, I can understand, and the people and the world know that yes, this child belongs to you. Remember this, but really it was your child only. Right? It's also sons and daughters of their own life. Right? उनकी भी खुद की life है, उनको खुद से जीने दो. Right? So here they come through you, but not from you. You have given them birth, but not for your selflessness. Right? So here it's just your child. You have given them birth. Yes, they come through you, but not from you. He said. So through and from. This is the difference between here. We can get. It's a different here. Through means here you have given them, but not your right over on them. See, you may give them your love, but not your thoughts. Yes, it's your responsibility to give them love, feelings, care, everything. But you cannot say them, you do this only whatever you are telling to them. They have their own right, whatever they want to do in their life. So students, here this is the best example, or you can say to your parents, they are just giving and they are just right and describing and expressing their rights on them, right? So you may give them your love but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts, right? Thoughts means here accept from your children. Poem by Khalil Gibran. Now this sentence taken from one of the poem which written by Khalil Gibran. The title of the poem is Your Children, and this sentence taken from this poem. So students, here we have completed this lesson, and you can just imagine that the childhood memories of APJ Abdul Kalam, how he was happy. In the beginning we have seen that he got many things from his parents, right? Characteristics, features also he thought over there, and his childhood was not that much wealthy and rich, but they were middle class family. But afterward his father was fulfilling all his needs and necessities. His father always avoid unnecessities of the things over there. So students, here we can think that this is the childhood memories of APJ Abdul Kalam. Again I revise this lesson whole that first of all, in the beginning that we have seen about his parents, then after his cousin Samsudeen gave him job, and he just got that first salary when he just helped his cousin Samsudeen to distribute the newspaper, right? From the Dhanushkodi, he was just collecting that bundle and distributing in the village. See, then after we have seen that what happened, he talked about his three close friends, right? Ramanda Sastri, Arvinda and Shiv Prakashan. Then after he was also talking about their profession. See students, his profession also, Ramanda Sastri also become the priest, as his father was also one of the priests in that Rameswaram temple. Arvinda also got that job of transporting pilgrims, right? And Shiv Prakashan become the catering contractor of the railway, Southern Railway. Then he was talking about his childhood memories, that experience which happened in his childhood schooling life, we can say, right? So that new teacher came and he just expressed the discrimination of the religion, as that one of this Muslim boys sitting with the Brahmin boy, that is the Lakshmana Sastri, and that discrimination just changed their behavior, because Bakshi Lakshmana Sastri was calling that person and he just reformed and said few strict words over there, and that's why that new teacher also changed, reformed himself, and he continued his job. That second incident about the Shiv Subramania Iyer's wife, how she was very conservative and rigid, but afterward when she observed that little child, how he was just eating the food and also drinking the water, and after the end of that meal he also cleaned the floor, right? So these all things also observed by the Shiv Subramania Iyer's wife behind the door, and she also thought that yes, this is a really very good boy, and afterward again she invited her and served her by her own hand. Then the APJ Abdul Kalam was talking about what? That things which happened after the Second World War, and Gandhiji declared about the freedom of the India, and then after APJ Abdul Kalam started his journey over there, he started his schooling life. It means here now he was totally mature over there. That's why he wanted to leave that Rameswaram and go to another district, that is the Ramanathapuram, for the further study. And then he completed his whole, and now you can say that at the end of his life we have seen that his just last breath also just contributed for the nation. It was about the study, right? He passed his last moment with the students only. In the Chicago he was died over there, right? So students, this is about APJ Abdul Kalam, his life and his childhood memories, his contribution for the nation, and this is the end of this chapter. So students, here we have completed chapter number 5 from your behind textbook, right? So that is the My Childhood students, after this you have vacation over there, so please read all the lessons, all the poem, complete your CW also, write all the question answer in your CW. Still afterwards you have also any confusion, you can see me by comment on particular video. So students will see after the vacation next chapters of Beehive textbook. Thank you and have a nice day.